before we begin the review proper, let's look at the Xenoblade 2 Collector's Edition, which is amazing. Let's look at this artwork, which is absolutely stunning. This thing is huge, by the way. This is a really big box. Let's open up the box, and look here. We have a copy of the game. This is the Japanese version, because I live in Japan. So the game is in Japanese, which is annoying. I'm going to be ordering an English edition soon, so I can play the game without having to warp my mind. Next to the game is a music CD with beautiful artwork. I love the steelbook, and the music is amazing. Let's check out the art book really quick. Over 200 pages of concept art and unused things that people like me go nuts over. Love art books. Like the one I got for Xenoblade Chronicles X. That one's also awesome. But how are we going to play the game of Xenoblade Chronicles 2? Introducing the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Pro Controller. This thing is amazing. One of the best controllers I've ever used. I like the buttons on it. I like the colors. I like the X on the front. I like the pink grips. This is an amazing controller. One of the best I've ever used, period. Nintendo knows how to make a good controller. An expensive controller, but a well-worthy investment. As you can see, I've dropped a lot of coin for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But is the game worth dropping all this money for one game? Well, let's check it out. Keep in mind, I'm only a few hours into the game right now, so I can't give a full rating right now. But I can talk about what I've played so far, which is about the first 3 or 4 hours. Going into Xenoblade Chronicles 2, one of the worries I had was the combat. It was reported that you could no longer auto-attack while moving, which seemed like it would really slow down the battles to a crawl. But thankfully that really isn't the case. Your character, as long as they're standing still, will constantly auto-attack, and your auto-attacks will fill the talent gauge so you can do your special moves. So there's some strategy in when to stand still and tank damage and try to build up your talent gauge versus moving around and trying to pick up some of the items the enemies drop in battle. And they do drop some items like health, which is very crucial in some of these battles early on. I haven't explored the battle system too much, mostly because I don't have a full party yet. But when I do, I am very much looking forward to finding a way to break Rex and make this whole game my oyster. I like the environment too. I like how massive everything is, not how massive everything feels. Looking around, there's just a lot of things to explore. A lot of nooks and crannies, a lot of animals walking around, existing in their own thing, like they have their own cycles. It makes the game seem a lot more alive than other titles. I like how whenever you go to the edge of the city, you get to see these giant open skies, which is very reminiscent of another game I really like called Skies of Arcadia, which is still the best JRPG. I like the anime art style too. Characters are way more expressive. I know it was a point of contention, but I'm digging it. Then again, I'm also an anime fan. I do like the character designs. I even like that one character who looked like they broke their spine because their knockers are so massive. I do have one complaint though, and that is Rex himself. He's more or less a stock shonen or JRPG protagonist. He doesn't have anything too interesting to him, at least right now. He isn't as mysterious as Alma or as compelling as Shulk was, nor is he a blank slate like Rook was in X. Maybe something is lost to me because I am just so early in the game, and I am playing the Japanese version right now, but I don't know, not sure how I feel about Rex. But his outfit's really stupid. Monolith, why did you take away customization for the outfits? You had it there in the first game and in X. Bring it back, guys. Let's give Rex some freaking Nikes. And some Levi's. Some Timbs. Other than that, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has been pretty fun so far. I like the environment, I like the art, I like the music, I like the combat, and I like the fact that I will have to spend another 80 hours of my life playing a Xenoblade game. I'll try to get a full review up before the year is done, but that's a tall order to ask for an 80-hour RPG. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And stay tuned for the next episode of The Z-Man Show. Take care, everybody.